can play on this arena. There's a reason for it.
Yeah. Hey, we are live. What's up, everybody? We're about to watch a gameplay deep dive, and we're just restreaming PlayStation's stream because that's what we do here. We help to support Borderlands. I'm on the creator team. It's a huge honor, so I do what I can, and we are super excited about Borderlands 4. And we've got Cam and Trix with me. Now, these guys are my zombie peeps. They run the zombie Discord. They are ride or die. And we're going to be over on Borderlands, too. So we're excited about that. I feel like if you're a zombie player, yeah, you're going to also love Borderlands. So that's why we're here. That's what we do. Dirt Gamer's here. Zyphonix, Peril. Hello to you guys. Yeah, Borderlands is therapy. Like, that's what this game is. You know what I mean? So. And Cam got to play for the first time. How did you feel about...
You know, I really enjoyed it. I thought the gameplay was smooth. My first run into 3, we're going to try to get some ground covered before 4 drops here. But yeah, it felt smooth. I like the gameplay mechanics, and it looked beautiful. So I know it's kind of a controversial title, but I mean, if they do more of that, I can't see why this wouldn't be a banger of a game. So excited. And also, I think they just released that they're going to drop this game 2 weeks early also.
They are. So, September 12th. We've got a pushed up date. I mean, you never see that. So that's exciting. And then we have Trix with us here. And tell us about your Borderlands history. Like, you're diehard like me, right?
Well, probably not as diehard as you. I think I mainly started playing Borderlands 3, to be honest. So I had a lot to catch up on, you know, from the previous one. But I tell you, I played Borderlands 3 like so much, like so many run-throughs with like different friends and stuff, trying all the different.
I would
classes.
say like if you didn't get to play Borderlands 1 or 2, I would say some of the most nostalgic music is Borderlands 1. You've got that when you're out, you know, running around in your runner and that music is playing. Like, that is so nostalgic. I mean, if you guys out there know what I'm talking about, that is the best sound. It's like this. I don't know what you would call it, what instrument that is, but it is so good.
I'm going to have to go and listen to it. I'm very much intrigued.
Yeah, it's amazing. So much loot. What's up, Kevin? Music Impact is here. PDZ is here. So they're going to be starting this right now. So we're just waiting. They're going to do what I was told is a 15 minutes of gameplay. Now, I don't know if that was inside information, but I've said it, and it's on the thumbnail. So, yeah. Oops. Surprise. So
let's go watch it. I'm pretty excited that they're at this point where you're seeing gameplay, not just talking about it. You know, we got a good, 4 months left?
17 or 12.
Yeah,
Really.
less than. So yeah, it's approaching quickly. What was your favorite DLC on this?
Ooh, that is loud as shit. Hang on. Let's talk about DLC. Well, let's see. There was a Zombies DLC in Borderlands 1, which was amazing.
What?
Yeah, Borderlands 2, my favorite DLC. Let me think. God, that is a really, really good question. Anything Torg. I'm a big Torg fan because of the comedy. I really like that.
Ooh, it's getting wild. We got 26 seconds to go.
Let's go. Had to stop everything for this. Zombies, had to stop my golf. You guys, I don't post a lot on the zombies because I've been really heavily doing a lot of golf tournaments. And now we're starting a professional franchise, and that's going to take even more of my time. And I'm trying to get back to zombies. But Borderlands is coming. So it's going to be all about Borderlands in September.
The glitching queen, never resting.
No.
Always out there grinding.
You're like, she doesn't post. Yeah, because I am on I have another YouTube, and I'm going crazy on that right now doing stuff. So, yeah. And that one's just for fun. It's not for anything other than funsies. I'm not trying to do anything with it. So, it's just hobby. So,
But like everything she does, her hobby goes hard in the paint. And
it went full out,
really
yeah.
put in a lot of work and effort, and
yeah.
rose above the competition, if you can even call it that. So
that's fun. It's fun. And y'all have been a huge help. I appreciate y'all so much.
Absolutely.
Cam's been huge. He's been helping me do like high production with this golf game that I play. Okay, here we go. I'll shut up. Let's do it.
Yep. Let's watch.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? A brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Ooh, I like that last purple monster.
Heyo! I'm Randy Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we've pushed things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet, all in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use that energy to empower herself or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can deconstruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
These are 2 of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3, by the legendary vault hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lictor, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Kratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon. Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it.
That gliding is going to be awesome.
Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off. And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner. Just hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You can customize the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
All right, we're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
I like the look of the shield and health bar for the enemies. That's a nice improvement.
Now, I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
Oh, that's cool.
We're meeting up with
That is
none other
really
than
nice.
the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty! Please, be my guest.
I'm a flak main. I hope we get to see a flak cameo.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his. This place is crawling with creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And 2-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
Tim!
What the hell is that?
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out.
HUD looks good.
Hermes is really creeped out in here.
Ooh,
Not me,
vending
obviously.
machine.
Hermes.
Now that we're in the black side,
Go look
let's
at the
take a
vending
moment to
machine.
talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions! We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful
Awesome.
charge and release blast, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just
They
the
need to
start.
bring Effervescent
We've
back.
introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
To support playing
I
with
think
your
the
favorite
TDRs need to be
manufacturer,
improved.
we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
Amazing.
And also, you can pet the cat.
That is awesome.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. God.
Look, that skill tree is really testing the ADHD, but we're gonna get through.
Down, but thankfully our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
Freaky looking.
Whoa. Spoilers. That's enough of that for now.
That is a spoiler.
But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
Oh, let's go back here. There we go. Okay, I can hear you guys. Okay, that looks insane. Everything they said sounded amazing. Obviously, we need to get our hands on it first to play it. But yeah, one of my biggest complaints about Borderlands 3 was too many legendaries. Like, it just lost its value, right? So, I love that they said that. Make the legendaries very difficult to obtain. Raise that value back up. What's that?
Yeah, make it so they feel more like legendaries.
Yeah, valuable. Yeah, because I was replaying Borderlands 3 just like last month, and I got a legendary in the Droughts, which is like the first mission. I was like, no. So, but this looks so sick. I think you guys had said it looks cross between Apex Legend and Destiny. Absolutely does. But like with the combat and the movements in Borderlands, man, it just sends it over the top. It's gonna be. It looks so sick. If it's they just
I was a little disappointed to see a snow level as the majority of the playthrough here, because I feel this game has a lot of beauty to show, but all in due time. But it looked great and very explodey.
Yeah, I'm definitely, hype is up there. I'm very excited, obviously. So
yes.
I just want to quit YouTube
really
and actually just go crawl into a hole and play this and never come out and just be like, everybody leave me alone. But no, can't do that. So, what were you going to say?
That big switch thing that they said, so you don't have to save quit anymore, I think that's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. Yeah,
Like,
I know
farmers
Killer
do
6 has been begging for dedicated drops and making the legendaries a little bit more difficult. So they're listening. So shout out to Killer for really pushing that. Probably Epic as well. But yeah, those guys are incredible at this game. So I'm just here as a fan and to support it. They know what the hell they're talking about. But yeah, absolutely loving the siren with the cat. Like, that's why I loved Flack. Like, you could immediately come in with the dog and it was always with you. And yeah, that's a huge step up. That's incredible. So I love the I was a big siren fan on Borderlands 2 and switched over to Flack on 3. Might be going back here. So, and I love the phase ability in 2 was so good. So yeah, give me a cat and the phase lock. I'll be happy. What do I think overall? It looks highly detailed. It looks like they've improved so much. They listened to the community. Aesthetically, it looks beautiful. It's not too far removed from what we know and love and expect from Borderlands. And we're going to get new guns to explore, new gun brands, new missions. Like, you just can't go wrong. I'm excited about it. So
I feel like I'm coming in at a good time, at least from the way that they sold me on this.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of versatility and combinations, and the way that these systems are going to work, I think gives like an endless possibilities out there in gameplay. So I'm excited.
It seems like they always try to improve movement, because with this game, there's a lot to traverse. You're running a lot of missions, so it looks like they've sped that up for you. You know, you've got the gliding and the grappling, and now you've got the auto digistruct, the bike. So all these things are
fast
going
travel
to help.
to your team.
Yeah, fast travel, get there, get it done, blow some shit up, get your guns. Yeah, so it looks awesome. The art style, Argo, you like the art style? Yeah. But yeah, this is huge. I mean, it took a long time to get Borderlands 3, and we're getting a 4 pretty fast. So, and they're releasing early, which is excellent. But yeah, I was supposed to go to the there's a big event happening where people are going to be playing it live. So yeah, get ready to look out for videos coming in June and stuff like that for more information. But I think it looks amazing. And Borderlands is my favorite game in the entire world over zombies and golf. So, yeah.
Take that, mighty
you can
coconut.
get just absolutely lost in this game. Yeah, right? This boss looks so sick. I love these colors, man. This is wicked looking. Yeah, that is
Great
going to be cool.
contrast and vibrancy
Definitely.
there.
What did you think, Trix? Anything stand out to you? How are you feeling?
I mean, the dedicated drops is obviously quite big, but for me personally, like I said, it was that whole switch, so you don't have to save quick. Because I was a sucker for save quitting, farming bosses just to get the perfect gun. So, things like that are going to be so much more handy.
Yep.
And yeah, this boss looks so sick.
Yeah, I saw some gun animations that look pretty awesome. So I'm excited about that. As long as they keep the humor, which they probably will, and just give us some badass effects, good combat, death animation. Like, that's what it's all about for me. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's looking
all
really good.
right, well, yeah. I'm excited, though. We're going to end it here because I have to go cook a huge dinner and go play more golf. I think you guys are...
Burn, Borderlands community. Take that.
Yeah. You guys want to come challenge me in some VR mini golf? I'm out there on the greens all the time. So...
Indeed.
Yeah. But thank you, Cam and Trix, for hanging out with me. Again, these guys are going to be playing with me, so this is my crew, and I'm excited about that. So,
me too.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice change from zombies.
Definitely.
It will be a nice change from zombies.
Very excited.
Sayonara.
All right, thank you guys so much, and we'll bring you Borderlands news as soon as it drops. So we'll see y'all when that happens.